Rodg Podcast coming at you. ULM game is over. Time to give out a couple game balls. We're going to do that in about 15 seconds. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please like and subscribe when this video first airs. We're on our way to 600. Hopefully you're watching this one day and we're at 1,000. You're going, what were those guys even talking about?
So exactly.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Herb here, Rodg. How we doing today? We good?
I'm doing fantastic. Herb, how you doing?
Man, it's good. It's a good day. ULM game is behind us. Good bounce back for the Tide, 73-0. I know you take the opponent into account. We don't care. We got a victory. Right. We got some intensity.
We got the dub.
We love to see it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a new segment we're starting here after every game. We're going to give you a short video, give out some game balls. We're offensive guys, so you might see a slant towards the offense.
Right.
But we try to give out a couple of defensive ones as well.
You got to show love to the D.
Yes. We do. They pitched shutout, so you can't fault them. We can't get any better than that unless they scored a safety or a pick six or something, whatever, fumble recovery. But love to them. Gonna start off with this. Rodg and I each have 2 game balls apiece. I'm giving my first one to Tim Keenan. Something I didn't even see until after the game.
Okay.
But that video of him hyping up DeBoer before the game that's making its rounds today.
Yes.
I mean, I love it. I love the fact that he's like, hey, we're in this. You can see Coach DeBoer's kind of bobbing. Either that he was listening to some Jay-Z in his headphones, but no matter what was happening, they were getting hyped up. Tim Keenan, I love you setting the tone for the team, being a leader, and ready to approach the head coach with that. I love it. First game ball.
I love it too. And why Tim Keenan was hyping him up, DeBoer's demeanor didn't change. He was just shaking his head like, yeah, that's exactly what I need to hear. This is exactly the time that I need to hear it. I think it was Tim Keenan just reflecting on what happened the previous week as far as all the comments coming in from Bama Nation and just college football fans worldwide who were just talking down on Bama. And he was telling Coach, like, look, we got your back regardless of what happens. We got you. The team's got you. Let's go out and just absolutely obliterate ULM. And that's exactly what we did. So shout out to Tim Keenan, man. We needed to hear that. Coach DeBoer needed to hear that. Yeah.
I agree. What you got, Rodg?
All right. Offensive. My first offensive game ball is going to go to none other than Kevin Riley. I feel like with the absence of Jam Miller, over the past 2 weeks, Kevin Riley has just kind of emerged as that superstar running back. Prior to the FSU game, we thought it would be Richard Young, Daniel Hill, but Kevin Riley just kind of came out. Almost got the same, somewhat of a similar build to Jam Miller. He could catch in the background, hard, tough runner, had 11 carries, 69 yards. And again, as I just mentioned, being able to catch the ball in the backfield, he ended up with, I think, 6 receptions with 45 yards. So I had over 100 all-purpose yards this past game. Love to see what Kevin Riley can do. Love being able to just kind of implement him in that backfield. Again, Jam Miller should be back here in a few weeks. I'm assuming near the Georgia game, Jam will be back. But it's always good to know that we got somebody in our pocket like Kevin Riley who can come out and play as a beast on the field. Shout out to Kevin Riley. You get my first offensive game ball.
Yeah. Shout out to him just because I thought he was buried on the depth chart, and all of a sudden he's like RB1.
I did
too. I was totally wrong and happy to be wrong. And the catching out of the backfield, Rodg, that was key. They were not all, Austin Mack throws a fastball, and Riley adjusted well to it. And
he did.
Catch, so good hands out.
Austin Mack throws a dart. He does.
Yes. Yeah. My second game ball, feel like might be a little controversial, but I think a lot of people would be behind me. Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. One hit is all it took.
You know what? I was thinking about that prior to us even doing this. I was thinking about that too. That would be awesome. But I understand. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, Herb.
Why? No. I mean, I like the excitement on your face. Well, the hit. Especially if I don't think he started, but came in. The hit, Rodg. And I know people. Oh, you're going to pick somebody who got a targeting call. The hit was still textbook. The helmet's hit up here. The hit was right here. Led with his shoulder. Showed intensity in the middle of a blowout. Was still hitting and popping. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with, the throwing him out. I don't agree with missing half the next game. Great hit, Dre Kirkpatrick, man. If I was in a position where I could, I guess college, you don't get the fines. I'm thinking NFL, but I don't feel like, I feel like that should have been even if a penalty, I don't think it was a throw out kind of targeting.
Yeah.
It's clearly wasn't going for the head. Their heads just kind of
hit. It wasn't.
It was a football play. Great play, great intensity. Game ball for you, buddy, just for that hit.
No, kudos. When you first saw the hit, it looked really, really dangerous. But when they showed the replay, as Herb mentioned, it was like contact shoulder to shoulder, but then their helmets did collide. So technically, I guess that is considered targeting. But again, to Herb's point, that targeting or that hit showed the intensity that we had been missing from the Alabama football team the previous week. And it showed that we still have some life left in this team, especially on the defensive end. So kudos to Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. Can't wait to see you again on the field. And yeah, I love it. I love what he did. Glad the guy from ULM is okay. But solid hit. Shout out to Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Back to you, Ross.
My second game ball, again on the offensive side, has to go to the true freshman, Latzier Brooks. I think prior to the season, a lot of us were wondering when Latzier Brooks would get into the game. We were hoping the FSU game, but obviously things didn't go our way. We started to break out in this game, and he started this game 4 receptions for, I believe it was 58 yards. The thing that stood out to me was he was able to get some yards after contact, his yak, as they like to call him. I think it was that second pass of the game he caught on the sideline, broke two tackles, even did enough to get the first down. Then that third pass of the game was that dart, that absolute bullet that Ty Simpson threw to him, and he was being heavily guarded by the guy from ULM. Ended up getting the catch, got another first down. I love what I see from Latzier Brooks. It's good to know that you have that true freshman wide receiver out there that you could implement into the lineup at any time. So obviously Ryan Williams was out. He'll be back next game. It'll be interesting to see where Brooks kind of falls on the depth chart. I'm assuming it'd be 4 or 5. With that being said, obviously you have a Horton, Jeremy Bernard, Hollywood Williams. Then maybe Brooks will be 4th or 5th somewhere in there. Can't forget about Rico Scott Cohart. There's so many wide receivers. So many.
We're gonna name all the receivers, right?
but shout out to Latzier Brooks. I love what I saw from the true freshman wide receiver.
Yes, sir. Nothing else to add. Glad to see him on the field. Great. Like in a blowout, the game balls are going to be a little bit different, guys, because I know a lot of people are like, what about Jeremy Bernard? We love Bernard. He was our game ball for the first game and maybe one of the few. I was glad to see him get a couple touchdowns, but man, he'll be back in this video. This is us highlighting a couple other things. With that in mind, maybe not a game ball. Okay. Congrats to AK Deer for his first touchdown. And for those of you watching our live stream, you'll have saw this. There was a little sequence where Big Mike said his wife was watching and AK Deer had run it. She's like, he doesn't look that fast. And I said on air,
he broke out.
Wait till he gets in the open field and you will see. And then AK Deer helped me out. So anytime you can prove one of the hosts right, am I going this way? One of the hosts right. We appreciate that. So later on, he gets down the sideline and you see the comment, okay, maybe I was wrong. So AK Deer, thank you for making me look smart, which is a difficult thing to do.
Shout out to AK Deer. And led the team in rushing, had 5 rushes for 76 yards, and that touchdown that Herb mentioned, that big breakout run. You just love to see your true freshmen and your 4, your 5 stars, even your 3 stars get in there and get some good, significant amount of playing time. Let them get on the field. It was a beautiful game overall to watch. Got to see the true freshmen, got to see some stars out there. Alabama looked absolutely solid, and that was exactly what we wanted to see in the ULM game. It didn't necessarily have to do with the competition. It was just being able to change the nation or the perspective of Bama Nation. That's what we were aiming to do, and that's what the team did this past weekend. So kudos to the Alabama Crimson Tide football team.
Had to do it. If they'd come out and struggled, we'd be talking bad about them. So you can't say either I'm going to talk bad about you or I'm not going to say anything. Oh, there's got to be some positive. So appreciate it. Folks, we appreciate you. Just remember, for whenever you're watching this video, Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is the live show. Please join us there. And Saturdays, we always do a recap show. The times vary depending on when Bama plays, but join us for that. And depending on when you're watching this video, our live our watch party. There you go.
Watch party,
coming up for the Georgia game. That's going to be a big one. We hope to see you there, folks.
Looking forward
for the Herb and Rodg podcast. Herb for the Herb and Rodg podcast. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.